Hi guys, we're back again.
We are back. Listen, we are so glad to be able to reach out to you just in any way that we can possible. And I hope you know that it's super vital to us to be able to stay connected with you, which is why we just say it's open contact. You call us, you reach out to us, you message us, you text us, you do whatever you need to. If you need somebody to talk to, fuss at, you need some resource information or whatever, we're here for you during a really different time of life, for sure. And I'm refusing to say bad.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say bad. And let me tell you something. I want to give you the market update for Tyler, Texas right now for the month of March, which is incredible.
It's been great.
In the month of March, there were 839 new listings that hit the market. 839. And listen to this, 409 sold in the month of March.
Right.
That's pretty incredible. And the average...
It's almost half.
Yeah. And the average list price, $258,000. So, I mean, good right property, solid, house. Right in the middle where people can afford it and they want it.
Yep.
And that's exciting to me because that means, like, things are still happening. They're good. And so, here's the really cool part. How many days on market average? 72. 72 average days on market before they were sold.
Right.
Come on, somebody. That's what I'm talking about. Now the market's good, but the hottest price point in Tyler, Texas right now, $220 to $330.
Which is right there in that middle.
Right in the middle.
Right there in that middle.
And they're only averaging about 59 to 60 days on market.
Right.
So they're hot as a firecracker. They're selling fast, and that's what everybody wants. Now, so don't get scared. We're not out of houses. At the end of the month, we had 2,316 total listings on market. So there's a lot to look at out there. And there's more and more hitting every day. We're watching that market move. People are listing. People are buying. Things are moving. Not as many people on the streets, but there's still a lot going on. So what's that mean in the market today for people that are buying houses?
There is inventory.
Yes.
There's plenty of inventory. About 14 houses come on the market per day. That's about average. So every day new listings are coming forth. Now it slowed down there for about a week and then it just picked right back up because people are still moving. They know this is going to come to an end, so they are looking forward to their summer. They're moving on. So and they're priced to sell. People know that they're in order to get to their next phase of life, they want it to be moved. And for a great realtor,
I was going to give you a stat. You said price to sell.
Right.
So list price to sale price in the month of March, 97.23%.
That's incredible.
That means they brought 97.23% of what they were asking. That doesn't mean that the sellers beat everybody up. What that says is the sellers priced them right.
Because they had a good realtor. Giving them direction and telling them the truth in order to market their house correctly.
Yeah, nobody likes for their house to be on the market day after ever loving day, making your bed, cleaning the dishes, sweeping the floor, putting the dog up. Why don't just sell that sucker? I mean, get a realtor that'll tell you the truth. Here's what it's worth. Here's what it'll bring. Let's get it on the market.
Let's let
them fight over that son of a gun. We'll get 4 or 5 offers, and we'll get you out of here. That's what I think. But I mean, what do I know? I'm a listing agent. That's what I know. That's how we do it. That's why
there is competition, you guys. There is competition.
There's a lot of buyers out there.
And when you price your house to sell, you are likely to get competing offers, and the market will correct itself. If you are too low, it'll bring it back up to market value because there are people out there fighting for your house. So you want to get it priced right so that we can get competing offers.
Yeah, and be sure, listen, if you're a buyer, if you don't have a realtor that is your buyer's agent, you need to get one.
Right.
I mean, and if she's not it, you need to get one.
Right.
If she's not it, I don't know what the heck's wrong with you, but you need to get one because
they're two different people.
They're very different. Yeah, there's two very different people buying and selling a house. There's a guy that's looking to sell a house for as much money fast as I can. That's me.
Right.
And then there's somebody trying to buy a house for the best value and the best quality.
Right.
And so you look at a house different than I do. But listen, not only that, a good buyer's agent is going to be sure that you have good relationship with your lender. You're going to be able to call when you need to. You're going to be able to ask questions if you need to. You're going to get approved fast. You're going to know what your fees are. You're going to know exactly where you stand in closing costs so that you can plan ahead before you write an offer of how much earnest money can I really put down, and how much can I come up with, and what's that inspection going to cost, and blah 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 blah.
And what kind of loans are available?
Yeah, and what kind of loans? So
what do I qualify for?
If you're thinking about buying a house and you do not have a realtor to represent you, you need to be calling her. And if you don't call her, call somebody, because nobody needs to get brain surgery without a brain surgeon. And this ain't brain surgery, but it ain't normal.
Right.
Most people buy 2-3 houses in their whole lifetime.
Yeah.
And so we go through that 4 or 5 times a month. Big deal, big deal, big deal. So whenever you're thinking about selling with a market like we got right now, the buyers are ready.
The buyers are ready.
And they're for real.
Right.
They will pay you the money.
Right. Because we are pre-qualifying them.
That's right.
To make sure they are
So
ready.
they're here and they want to buy. And they're willing to give it 97% of asking price if you're fair on that money.
Right.
And you got to trust your realtor too. If you don't have a realtor let me tell you something. If you got a realtor that practices the 3P methods, you fire them. That is, put your sign in the yard, put you on the MLS, and pray your house sells.
Yep. And
if that is their marketing method, you need to do something different. You deserve your dream deserves more than that. You got to have a realtor that's got a plan, it's got a process, it's got some accountability, so they can show you proof, plan, process, proof, and they got proven results. And if anybody out there is listing houses, they can give you those. They can tell you how many they've sold in the last 6 months and how fast they've sold them and how much the percentage of market price they got for them. I would love for you to call me and ask me those questions. But I'm not going to tell you right now. I'll tell you that later. But be sure they have a plan. Be sure they have a process. Be sure they have accountability in place to prove to you that they're doing what they say they're going to do. And be sure they got results. Be sure that they are not a buyer's agent, but they're a listing agent. Be sure they know how to sell a house. It's a big difference. And we got a lot of great realtors, but everybody's got their own gift. And don't get somebody out of their gift just because they're your best friend. Or because you're related to them.
Right.
Or because you go to church with them. Best way to mess up a good relationship is get in business with them.
Yep.
Be sure you hire somebody that you want to hire that can do the job. So anyway, and by the way, if you're a seller, go ahead and get your surveys found from when you bought that house.
Get your houses fixed up,
get your utility bills gathered up, kind of know what you got there. Take a look around for what you have in your home that doesn't show up. Like if you have a misting system from mosquitoes, nobody really sees that, but it's there and it's worth something. Be sure you note that so that your realtor can put that as a part of your presentation. If you've got a special type of shingle on your house, or we had one the other day that had a special type of insulation in it, and his electric bill on a 3,000 square foot house was $78 a month.
Incredible.
Nobody sees that, but luckily he told me, so I knew that. If you got a tankless hot water or a water heater, that's a big deal. You may not see that. List those things out so that your realtor can help you do the best job possible to presenting the value that you have in your home, so that you can compete in a market where somebody else is going to have somebody that's going to do that. So you take all that, you wrap it all together, you need to know your numbers. At the end of the day, this is what you got to know. You got to know what it's worth by the market, and you got to know what it takes for you to sell it. And that may not even be doable.
Right.
Some people are just in a spot to where the market demands that their house is worth $230,000. That's what the comps say. That's what it proves. That's what's happening. And they really need to sell it for $250,000 to get out of there. And if that is the case, if you're working with me, I'm going to show you a financing option that won't cost you anything out of your pocket for the lender side of that deal, and maybe talk about refinancing at a lower rate.
Right.
And that way we can make do while we're getting ready for either the market to shift or you to gain some more equity. Do I get paid on that? No. But your relationship is worth more than just that money. Mm-hmm. And so we'll help you any way we can.
Absolutely.
That's what we want to do. So Dream Team Property Group is what we call it, and we chase dreams. We don't chase money. We chase people because people have dreams.
Right.
And we see people's dreams come true. It makes us really happy. So good news in the market. Everything's good. You can call it whatever you want to outside, but you just be happy. Choose. Make a choice. Focus on the good stuff. We'll talk to you soon. And if you're dreaming, call us, because we do dreams really good.